Hi, I'm Rob Cram, and today we're taking a look at Runehead's Conglomerate 451, which is currently in early access via Steam. Now basically this is a Cyberpunk first-person dungeon crawler game, and basically what it means is that since we last recorded, the developers have added several new features to the gameplay, so we're going to go and explore those right now. So I've already got a game in progress, but I think what I'll do is start a new game so that we can look at those new features. So we'll go into an empty slot. We'll skip the intro.
Welcome, Director, to your new agency's headquarters. I'm Clarice, your office assistant. Nice to meet you. If you don't mind, we need to fill out a couple of documents before you take office.
So we'll just quickly get the logo sorted. Anything will do. We'll change the name to
Great. Everything will be recorded and sent to the administration department. Now, if you want to follow me, I'll lead you into the agent's quarters. Here you will meet your current agent's squad.
okay, well, she's pretty cool. So as you can hear, we work for an agency who's here to clean up the city. Right, for the cloning of the agents, right now I'm just going to jump right into auto mode because basically we've already done this in another video, so I'm just going to skip all this for the time being. Right, first things first, so we do have to go to the research centre and start getting some of these areas researched. I won't go too much into detail because we've covered those in another video. I mean, you start off with limited resources. I'm just going to sign that all off. Right, so we've got 500 tech, which is your main sort of currency, and then you've got the credits obviously as well. So we'll leave it at that. So now we have to go into a mission. So this is the first mission. It's already set up for me, so we'll just dive right in. I mean, this is familiar ground. So you've got the option to look around. It's these wonderful kind of created environment, but then you've got this snap turning because it's a grid based. Look at the map. These nice little billboards and neon lights. Right, hacking, that's one of the first things you want to do on each level. I won't go into too much detail, but you can now see that they've added a battery level for your hacking. So we'll use the Philippe to do the hacking. Pretty straightforward, just match the purple sections on the right to the ones on the left as quickly as you can. Done. So now we can choose one of these options to decide what we want to do. And I'm going to disable the proximity sensor. It gives us the one heads up on any battles, so I can just dive in and ambush them without being busted first, which is quite useful, having that opening first move. So a few things that are different from the first time that we played this. is that you now have this battery level which can replenish your shields as well, which was an ability for one of the characters initially. And that's a good first hit. So it's turn-based. Just get the barriers up for everybody. So you kind of mix defense and offense with your character classes. And there are now 3 additional classes to choose from. Now, I did choose auto mode at the beginning, which means the abilities that these characters have been selected automatically. As you can see, you've got melee attackers and then ranged attackers. One out now, he's covered. So we're going to have to take out this guy here. And we missed at that close range. Not good. He's down from that shock damage, which is quite useful. But I'm not sure if that actually stacks or not. I'll have to find that out with the developer. Otherwise that's a wasted turn using the defense skill twice there. This battle's going on a bit too long, so let's finish it. And as you can see, obviously you've got to bear in mind the range. Let's heal the shield. Heal the shield. You can actually scan the enemies before you engage with them to find out their strengths and weaknesses. Right, that's him finished. And you can actually move your characters as well. So let's see if we can just demonstrate that. No, you can't move just yet. Let's go for the headshot. Bam. Game over. For the bad guys. Right, so this thing now about... Let's have a look. I've not tried this. So we've got scan enemy, shield charge. You can use points to shield your charge. So if we look at the... I'm not sure how I can change the character here. Oh yes, there you go. Right, she's got less shield. So what I can do now is use 50 battery points. And I don't necessarily have to use it on her by the looks of it. There you go. Which is quite a useful feature, but that has drained a lot of her battery. Now luckily you can sort of look around and find rechargeable units, which is quite cool. I mean, the developers have got a lot to add, and I can see they've added a lot more debris and stuff. Look at all the litter. I mean, if you compare it to the older video, you'll notice that it was a bit barren, some of the stuff. So that's cool, let's progress. So they've added more props to the scenery, which is good. I mean, this is an ongoing thing, and they've outlined their roadmap for where they want to take the game. They've got some ambitious ideas and a solid plan of action how to accomplish those ideas, which is good. I mean, if you look around, you've got all these lovely cyberpunk aesthetics. Right, let's just explore. So they've changed the exploration as well now, because before you would just sort of go into rooms. Right, we're going to have to get into this battle. Right, we're going to be a bit close quarters here. We've got the drop on them, as you'd expect, coming from behind. Oh, he resisted. Great. Oh, that was good. He was first in the queue. Right, let's finish him off. He's going to come back alive. I mean, once you get downed, you get a chance of coming back. We don't want that to happen. Right, let's get this guy here. No, he's next. So you see those critical chances, depending on which body part you target. And let's get a stun on this guy here, if we can. Oh, he's out of range. Okay, let's boost the shields with the defense. So he's going to have to come right up close to attack. And he's missed. Good. Right, let's get our chance to finish that guy over there. He doesn't come back to haunt us. That's it, he's out. Now you can actually use status affecting a bit attacks as well, which is quite cool, and adds overtime damage. Again, I'll go back to the cloning and get some new agents once we've done this level. Okay. So this is where the perk that I chose at the beginning after the hacking comes in very useful. Right, let's just have a look at the scan enemy option. Cyborg. Resistance to stun and EMP. And shock. So shock is no good against that guy. And we've got this character here, human. So shock is not bad, radiation is good. So we can use those abilities against her, but it's this guy here we need to get first. Attack. So shock against her is a good. So that's now going to be an cumulative attack on her. So if we can focus on her. Go for the shot. Nicely done. But hopefully that shock damage will now finish her off. Let's go shock her again. But no, let's shock this guy. No, he's not. Shock is not good, so let's debuff that character there. He's marked. You can see she's taking that damage. Finish her. I'll use his ability to heal her shield. Oh, he's already been marked, this character. It will increase the weapon damage of our main sort of sniper cyborg, and hopefully she can finish him off. Nicely done. So you can skip the turn. Because he's got the resistance. Oh, nicely done. Right, we'll keep exploring for now. Right, so something new again is being able to look at other items in these rooms, which you couldn't before. So obviously you've got the chests that were part of the original game, but there are other bits you can interact with now as well. Unfortunately there's nothing in here, I don't think. Maybe on the bed. There's a weapon. And you can extract parts now to add extra stats to your characters. So we'll choose the agent, but obviously this takes battery power. So we'll choose Tyrell. And he broke both of those parts. Not good. So obviously there's a bit of skill involved in terms of... Right, there's a screen here. We can also do the same thing. Right, you've got to be wary of the complexity of the processor that you're trying to use there. This should be... Yep, that's cool. Successful that time. I mean, this is optional stuff. You don't have to sit here going through all the bits. You can ignore that if you so choose, if you just want to hurry up and get on with completing the mission objective. Right, let's move on. Still quite a fair bit of stuff to explore on this map. So the developer in the last update said that they've added 2 new areas to this map and the other map, so hopefully we'll discover them in this playthrough. Right, some more tech, that's always useful. And then another hack, choose the character to do so. We'll choose Philippe. So now you've got the choice of these 2 processors, and they're both 8K bit. You can see with the stats on the right what they change. Increased damage 3%, so we'll go for that one. Complete. I don't think there's anything else here for us. So although this is grid based, I would personally, for me, I would love it if it was able to have proper freedom of movement, but and obviously when you're in battle it will lock into the grid movement, but that would sort of take away from the dungeon crawler element. So we're done here. Ah, that's new. Return to the agency at the top of the screen. That's quite good. Before you had to just quit the game to do that. So that's quite a quality of life improvement. So that was the first mission, over and completed rather easily. So your agents can suffer injuries which you then have to heal, which can put them out of action for a week. And I mean, if we look at our cloning, our research center, you'll see that some of our stuff now should have completed. Yep. But we haven't really got much stuff here. Let's sign off for the healing tech. That's very useful to have. Yeah, so we haven't got as much tech to be able to do anything. So if we go to the quarters now, you can see your agents, and you can customize them now, change the name, and then change their sort of hue, different colors. Keep that there. That's quite a nice color for him. But also, if you inspect the agent, you can see the stats and abilities, what damage he's got, what afflictions he has, and you can also then upgrade and change the skills, which is quite useful. So we've got 1 skill point here, but we have to unlock that in the research first. So manage SPU. What can we do? Increase damage. So you can add that to the... There you go, cool. Not sure how many slots we actually have. We've got 2 slots I can see. Right, but we might find better stuff in the field. So that's 1 agent, that's cool. So I mean, I find it better to clone another agent and have a different lineup. So we can go now. Here are some of the other agents, but they have to unlock them. So I'm going to go for another infiltrator which is a favourite of mine. So we go for accurate shot, we'll go for death shot, torment, which is radioactive damage, it's very useful, accurate aim, and we haven't got any of these extras unlocked yet. So normal DNA, create that clone. Okay, you can change the colour and change the name, but she's got an ID tag now, which is good. So I mean, you could just have a team of 3 infiltrators if you like. Right, let's just jump into the next mission. So we're still in the same downtown district. Now we've got 3 different mission types. Secret job. Okay, I think this might be one of the new missions. So first of all, let's assign our agents. We want to swap out Philippe for our new infiltrator. Cool. Right, secret job. And you can see there's difficulties for these missions. So obviously you need to upgrade your agents to be able to take them on. So this is a new mission type now. I've not played this type before, secret job. So I wonder what it entails. And you've got these characters around here like the bouncer. It's been suggested by the community that it'd be good to get other bits of information from them, or clues about the map, or even additional mission tasks. So I've got to find the elevator here. Another thing is as well, the battles are optional. If you can find a way around the enemies, then obviously you can skip having to fight them. Okay. That's one thing that I think they need to work on as well. I mean, we went around the corner, so they had their backs to us. We should have really had the upper hand there. Not the other way around. Right, he's got radiation damage, which is useful. Let's see if we can get her started. So he should be out of the equation. So I find having the 2 infiltrators means you've got a lot more option. Nice upskirt shot there as well. Got an option of being able to have a more offensive approach, which means taking these guys down is a lot easier. Right, let's get this hacking. Fortunately, we lose our hacking ability from that character, but it's quite easy anyway. Right, this time what we'll do, we'll keep the proximity sensor. Nicely done. Both shots hit their mark. And obviously a key component of games of this type is getting rid of the enemy as quickly as possible, focusing maybe on one enemy first so that there's less chance of them attacking your characters. Right, he should be dead. That's it, very quick battle compared to the first. There's a red dot on the map there, I'm not sure what that represents. It's gone now, here's the elevator. Cool, so we could explore some new Oh, there's something on the map there. What does that represent? Oh, it's the drug dealer. Okay, well, he's not available yet. I'm not sure what his role will be, but... So yeah, I mean, compared to the first version that we played of this, it has come along quite a bit with some nice little tweaks to the gameplay, making it a lot more interesting than it was initially. And obviously there's a lot more to come as well. I mean, it looks nice, plays well, and the developers have been really good on the Steam forums, listening to people's suggestions and taking on board the criticisms, which is always good, and being active there, that's a positive. So I have high hopes for the finished game once it releases early access. I think it'll still be quite different to what it is now. Right, there's a battery unit here, but I didn't really need that, so it's a bit of a waste. Right, install a virus into the enemy computer. So that's a new secret objective. Right, let's go with this one here. Hopefully she'll get that. No, she's broken it. Damn. Right, well, this is obviously not the computer we're looking for. It's empty. Another weapon. Try again. Broken. Come on, girl, you can do this. Finally, she's got one. Both of them broke. Great. Empty. Cool. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's have a look around. See that cool so it's got really cool visuals, and I think they have improved the graphics as well here quite substantially in terms of oh, now those guys look pretty serious business to me, and I guess this is our room that we need to complete the objective, so we're going to come back to them, I think. Let's just have a look around elsewhere for now. Cool, can never have too many credits. Oh, missed. Right, she's got a damage now. Vision decreased. Not good. That's cool. Let's finish him off. Yeah, so they're going for her. Not good at all. Should have upped the defense. Oh no, missed. Not good at all. Let's just blow those two up. Yep. So they're going for that middle target. Yeah, she's got a resistance run. Yeah, she's very powerful, this character. She's wiping away the shots like they're feathers. Nicely done, beautiful. Right, let's see if we can get her affected by radiation. That's nice, that's cool. Right, let's heal shields. Finish her. New poster. Yeah, so some of these rooms are looking a lot more lived in compared to before. Quite cool in this room here. Some new props added, which is good. The gym. Okay, let's take on those androids then, shall we? Right, so which way to go back? That way, let's go. Now there's another area here. Not done yet. Just a dead end. We can get the drop on them. Oh, that was nice. Good shot. Not as tough as I thought they'd be. So we'll finish him. Apart from we missed. lovely. Nicely done. Let's see if we can finish him. Oh yeah. Let's grab the loot. Some more tech. It's always good. And I think this is our mission objective. Hack the terminal. No, install the virus. Cool. Turn to the agency. Okay. Good job. Yeah, not bad. Quite a bit of tech there. Right, so she's now become mastered that skill, the accurate shot, which is cool. And we've got some new perks and no serious injuries either, which is good. So this is all kind of new stuff as well, giving your characters a bit more of complexity, a few more layers to contend with compared to the original game. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's giving you a good idea of some of the new features. I'm not sure we found the new rooms per se, but we did. Let me just go back to the cloning center. No, the research. And no, you won't be able to see it this time. But if we go to the cloning tech, we can unlock the new characters. Splicer and Bodyguard. And then there's another character which I think you have to get further along on this tree. But we're not going to bother with that right now. So yeah, this is Conglomerate 451. And oh, there's another character over there in the background working on the terminal. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, this is all good so far. And yeah, it's out now on early access via Steam. Definitely worth checking out if you like Cyberpunk flavors and you're waiting for Cyberpunk 2077 as well. This is a good sort of game to get you used to the style of Cyberpunk and the flavor and the atmosphere. Okay, I'm Rob Cram. Thanks for watching.